Now let's get to Nicole. Now you were born in Cape Cod, Massachusetts, and grew up
Yeah.
there, and then all of a sudden you were told you were moving to Africa. Well, tell me
Yeah.
about that.
Well, when they told me I was moving to Africa, I was little then, and I almost had no idea what Africa was. And I thought that we were just going to go for a trip because we love going on trips and we always have gone on trips. But when we were moving there, it was hard for me to leave the US, but it was also like a great experience and it was really fun.
When you left Cape Cod, did you keep in touch with any of your friends or schoolmates when you started traveling to Africa?
Well, yeah, that was a big part of why we actually started the vlogs. It's because I kept in touch with my friends a lot, and they really wanted to know how it was to move to Africa because it was something that none of them had ever done before. And we kept in touch, and I always shared my adventures with them, and they really liked hearing about my adventures and everything. So it was really fun.
And when you got to Kenya, where did
Yeah.
you go to school in Kenya?
Well, we went to an international school called BGE, and it was very fun because what I really liked about the school was that there was a lot of different nationalities from all over the world. There were kids from all over the world, and we learned a lot from all the different cultures while we were in that school. So it was amazing. I really liked it.
And so with all this traveling, what are you doing for school now? Tell me what you learned.
Right now, well, during the trip, I admit that I was a little worried about the school because I was like, I'm going to fall behind on all my classmates. And the thing was that during quarantine, everybody was at their home and it was all online. So we actually didn't have to worry so much about the schoolwork, but my mom and my dad, we do a lot of homeschooling, and that like right now we're doing homeschooling, and that's it helps me learn a lot. And we also learned along the way a lot about the world in general and stuff that you couldn't learn in school, which is also really fun.
You have another daughter. She did like 4 or 5 little blogs right at the beginning of your craft vlogs, or at the beginning of your tours in Africa, which I thought was kind of cute as well, making elephants out
Yeah.
of toilet paper rolls and things like that.
Yeah, Amelie is amazing. She's a lot. She's super creative. Almost, a lot behind the cameras. She's actually helping me edit the videos by this point. So I'm going to take a step back and just let the girls do their thing because Amelie really loves the production side of things. Nicole loves being in front of the camera, so it's a perfect combination.
Nicole, you gave a tour of your van when you started out in South America. You said, this is where the beds are. This is where parents are. This is the table. This is the table where we do our production. And you said briefly about how you go about doing your production. So tell me about the process in making these films. What do you do, and how do you go about doing it?
Well, the vlogs, when we're really at the location, if we see something that we would think was really good for the vlog, I would tell my dad, okay, let's film this or that, or my dad would tell me, why don't we get you in front of this, or let's do this with the piranha. And then when we would be back at our house or our car, I would go through the footage and I would start writing the script. And after I write the script, me and dad would take another look at it and edit it over. Then when we would find a suitable place to record it, dad would read out some lines and then I just repeat them. And that's how we do it.
Yeah, I'm a glorified teleprompter in a way. Um,
Yeah.
but what we really wanted to do, which has evolved through the years. I mean, when Nicole was 8 years old, we did things sort of more with my wife, with a
Yeah.
lot of education components to it. And now, for a long time, Nicole is basically, these vlogs are her. She writes every single word on them, and then she decides what she wants in and what she doesn't.
Yeah.
And we're here just to support sort of the realization of it and get it basically into YouTube. But that's about it.
We have a couple more vlogs in the Lost in the Americas series. We have a couple from Colombia, which was incredible. I'm really looking forward to doing those. And from where we are now in Mexico, there's also going to be a couple vlogs because we have some great footage. It's really beautiful here. And we're not sure what we're going to do next, but I really love vlogging, so I'm sure that something will come up.
And she'll be too modest to say anything, but actually, I'll say it out here because she's a great writer, and I think her passion really lies in the written word. So I wouldn't be surprised to see some books coming out with her name on them. That's what she spends a lot of her time reading and writing. She's already written a few things.
Yeah.
So that I think is Nicole's incredibly talented, and so she's gearing towards the writing a lot more. So that's exciting to see.
Nicole, you have a YouTube channel, and do you know how many subscribers you have on your YouTube channel?
Well, last time I checked, it was about 5,000.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, about 5,000.
And how many did your father have?
None.
I'm not sure how many he has. I'm sure it's not none, but
he has 15 subscribers, and you have like.
I'm very proud of those 15 subscribers, Edward.
So like you're kicking his butt as far as subscribers on YouTube. That's for sure.
Yeah, she's. I mean, kudos to Nicole. Really, she's done a great job of keeping those vlogs coming throughout the years. I think people have fun watching her grow up.
I have fun doing them.
and it's kept her, like Nicole was saying, it's kept her sort of connecting with a lot of friends because of that, and meeting new friends, and it's been fun for the whole family. What do you think, Nicole?
Yeah, we've had a really fun time because there's so much that you can learn when you're doing this vlog, and then you can go back and you can see all the adventures you've been doing, and it's a memory that you can keep forever, and it's really, really incredible.
What would you tell kids who are looking at your vlog and thinking, well, I want to do travel videos or wildlife videos like this? What kind of advice would you tell them to do?
I would give them the advice to try hard on what they're doing, do their best to make it happen, and just have a lot of fun with it. The best thing is to have just lots of fun doing it, and just that's what I would tell them.
And avoid getting eaten by tarantulas and piranhas.
That would also be something that I would recommend.
Have you done any vlogs where you've put them together and looked at them and just decided not to show them because they didn't suit you?
We haven't had any that we were like, no, we're not going to do this, because I feel like all of the adventures and the way we put them together is planned and is just incredible. Like, all on their own, there's a lot of different styles of places we went to, from Kenya to the Americas, but I feel like every vlog is really special in its own way, and we haven't had any that we say we cannot put this because it's not our style or whatever.
Your vlogs always seem to be very positive and upbeat. Is that a theme you try to keep going in your vlogs?
Well, yeah, and it's a lot because we are having a good time. Like in my vlog about the quarantine, it wasn't a lot about happy times. It was more like we're in quarantine. But I feel like the reason that it's all happy times in my videos is that it is like really cool, and the hard parts, we put them as well, so that people can see that it's not just everything is happy, but there's also hard things like sleeping with tarantulas. Something the Amazon was lovely, but there was also a lot of kind of scary experiences. One was where we were in the boat, and then it was nighttime. So we did these night walks and going in the boat at night. And it's amazing because you shine your flashlight and you look for eyes. And then if you see an eye, it's like, let's go there. And we came so close to Canyon, to a caiman, and then I was just getting really scared because it was huge. I mean, it was one of those huge things that, yeah, it was pretty scary.
Yeah, that's we have a lot. Unfortunately, we didn't record some of those close encounters with the caimans.
I forgot to.
We had a caiman that almost jumped into our
Our boat.
our boat. I wish I would have filmed that, but it took me by surprise. It actually rammed right where I was, and I kind of jumped and sort of landed on top of my younger daughter there. Everybody had a good laugh after that, but there's a ton of things that we actually missed recording.
Because they're so unexpected.
And things, and a lot of times also, to your point, Edward, about when things don't go as planned, or things that are actually not that positive. We had a bunch of moments in that trip where things were tough. Unfortunately, it's that brain that kind of, when something unexpected happens, you're kind of in the moment, and it still takes me, I think, too long, and that's my bad, to say, this would be a great sort of dramatic moment for a vlog. Let's capture this, because even if, for example, in Chile, I don't know why this comes up in my mind. We had the car for about a week, and then somebody didn't put the handbrake in a mall, and their car just very slowly, without a driver, we started seeing a car coming gaining speed and coming right at our camper. It actually crashed into us. Nobody inside. Basically, the handbrake, the brakes didn't work, and that was like so dramatic. We had to figure out what to do, and and in retrospect, I would have thought that was a great opportunity to kind of film a little bit of that and talk about how much unexpected, how unexpected moments really put stress into the moment, and so those dramatic elements, usually I'm very keen on them in my professional sort of hat and trips, but when I'm with the family, I've missed a few of those, unfortunately. But actually, we had great luck in the whole trip. Nothing that dramatic.
I don't think we ever blew a tire.
Anything you'd like to ask me, or any final words?
Thank you so much for having us. It was really fun talking to you, and I'm really glad that you guys are really liking my videos. I'll make sure to put some more out there. Colombia's next, so you guys stay tuned, because it's going to be awesome.